Alright. Just had some food. Guys, what do you have to say? Oh boy. Ugh. Regardless of how my countrymen receive you, the cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate it at your own peril. How is it? I suppose it's easy for some people to forget there are citizens in Garlemald. Garlemald, too. One only Imperials they've ever known are soldiers. Alphino? No, Alphino. With the knowledge of our allies, we'll hold the line in our absence. We may devote our time to the Isobardian front. Gratia. So that's Bias Belsar. The horrors he must have seen. Many of his own making, I do not doubt. Nope. Stinian? Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varys' murder. Though I am rather less recognizable on sight. Still, it's something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. Emmerich? I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaging with a lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. That worm, as described, was a splitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too continues to wage war against the Telophoroi. Orban? Once we've seen the contingent on its way, I'll return to my duties here in Alamigo. As many of our most capable will be traveling with you to Garlemald. We who remain will have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say I do not welcome the challenge. Aye, this old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns yet. Okay. Ooh, a gift. Best of the best. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companions. The other members of the Isambard Isambard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready. Ah, the remaining members of the Scions. Your friends and most of the Isambard contingent awaits you within. Would you like me to see you through? Yes. Hi, Lise. Oh.
By the 12.
Yeah, Alphino? Yeah, there's quite a few people. Who the fuck are you? Oh, hey, hello.
Glad you could join us.
Oh,
I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Oh, some of the... Those two... So I spotted those two guys. They're in the Bard quest line. Glad you could join us. You don't mind? We were here. Oh, yeah.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
Oh, hey! Hey! The Machinist. White Mage.
Indeed, which is
Oh,
why I'm
Lucia.
glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Yeah.
Lucia!
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Yeah.
We too welcome this
I
opportunity
didn't take
to work
screenshots.
together once more.
I didn't take
have faith
screenshots. God damn
If
it.
there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Why? Eh.
Everyone! If I may have your attention. Might I ask you to speak first?
Hey, okay.
If I must.
Jesus Christ, he has a voice. They finally give him a voice, holy shit.
I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer, we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
Yep.
To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
These two guys. Okay.
Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
Yeah.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
I don't even remember who you are.
Wait,
Oh?
I know you.
Oh?
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be
Oh,
told,
he's-
I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do. Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind,
Hey!
but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we.
Yep.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo
The
have
Black Mage
assembled
Guild.
at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Black Mage Guild. I forgot her name, but she was in the monk starter quests.
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Tarapin and I will be leading from the front.
Yep.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
Oh.
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Alright. And last is Ishgard.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead.
Yep.
Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Yep. Come on, pen over.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Yep.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa. There is another awaiting introduction.
Oh. Oh my god.
Lord Emanolaine!
Ah, yes. Emanolaine de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
No.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Fuck. You're great. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
Oh my god. Why?
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
I bet
Our
guys in the
allies
crowd are
from the
like,
Eastern
what the
Alliance
fuck?
were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that be the shinobi of Doma?
No, they're already here.
Actually, they've
Oh.
been tasked with relaying messages
fuck.
back and forth between the various eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Samurai? Samurai?
Out of my way,
Oh.
you preening fool!
Is that Ferdola? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
I didn't expect Serena to be in, but okay.
Cyrena.
Serena.
And you've brought company.
Okay.
For
Hey, so-
battle and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Okay, Sado.
Sadu Hatun, no.
Okay,
We
Sadu.
go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe,
Oh.
we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Hey.
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Just don't give them different outfits, but okay. No Frankfurt.
And the Bosnian resistance.
Okay.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Yeah.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know.
Why?
For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused.
Why? Leave it. Don't bother, Kitty.
Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went.
Don't
And
bother,
who could
Kitty.
blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy.
The dog's not gonna bother you if you sit on my lap. Good kitty. Good kitty. Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Yeah. It's good kitty. Kiss, kiss. Kiss the kitty. Kitty. Oh, what fluffy hands you have. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, I'm gonna my cat. Kiss, kiss. Okay. Okay. Good cat. Okay.
But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Maxima, who stands with us today, tried to reform Garlemald from within and make peace with Doma. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range.
Okay, we're just
Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Magna Glaciers.
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
I see an awkward... Oh, Apthel. Why leave it? That's a lot of people to to talk to. I'm not gonna talk. No. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalia and other... Why would you... Jesus Christ, only because... Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalia and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Isilbard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telophoroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we depart, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Oh fuck, I do have to talk to everyone anyway. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Lucina? Lucia? Warding skills for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it. Yes, warding skills. These enchanted talismans, or should that be talisman? These enchanted talismans, or should that be talisman, should probably require considerably less time and effort to produce if the alchemists of the great work were not so preoccupied with making them look pretty. Here you go. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. And now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Please. That's a set of warning scales I spy. Not that I would know what they look like. Here you go. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with aether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyways, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain or whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out? And oh fuck. No, shit. Okay, what's going on here? Who is... Is there any rhyme and reason to the people I could talk to? Not sure. Who knows? There's Sicard. I heard you got something for us. Here you go. Ah, them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, aren't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gil or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why did they send... I forgot who that is. Instead. Bugger if I know. Ah, okay. Bugger if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilfer told me was that they needed someone to help safeguard the future, and here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what a good pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the solid snow of all places. Well, me and my crew do whatever it needs doing, so let's set sail, or wherever the saying goes on airships. Okay, hey, Ruin. Yes? Okay, here you go, Mr. Boy Shorts. Wait, you're wearing shorts, right? Yeah, those are shorts. So these are the famed warning scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. I myself am especially grateful for this opportunity to visit distant lands. I wish to follow in the footsteps of Master Aetoa and learn all there is to learn of this star we call home. Indeed, it is the primary reason I volunteered to join the expedition, to journey outside to Twelve's Wood, much less enter into Imperial territory, is a rare privilege afforded a Pajal. Not that I'm tagging along to see the sights. Garleans would benefit from my healing magics, as would our companions, should fighting break out. Okay, and last is... yeah. Cyrena? I just heard it, I already forgot. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Here you go. Who's the last one for? Oh, the talismans! We are to keep these close at all times, yes? I will see that no one misplaces theirs. Ah, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers, yet while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. Hien and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, will we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. This is the last one. Oh, Maxima, really? Do you have a warding skill for me too? Oh yes, this single warding skill. For you. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I will impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to ward the cold of Isilbar, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. Ah, I'm gonna get a coat. I leave the provisions of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Alamegan Quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Hello. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people. I'd like to talk to Stola, please. It's something of a... It's something of a constant refrain that we require warmer clothing. My present garb may be lacking, fur color notwithstanding. Oriange, you're fucked. You're gonna be fucked. Concoctions to fortify the flesh. Concoctions to fortify the flesh against wind and cold are commonly sold in Ul'dan markets, though they are dubious, they're not efficient. It is said, however, that in recent days the Alchemist Guild have produced a tincture capable of such a feat. Mayhap the achievements of their Fafnarian counterparts did spur them to action, that they not put to shame. Yeah. Alize, you need something to cover up those thighs. You're gonna get frostbite. Actually, thighs is probably fine. Maybe. If you're anything you still need to take care of, you better see to it now. Okay, it's probably fine. Alphino? This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Oriange and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. The Stygian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point to it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor I hear? Tataru! How? I have my ways. Oh yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Isilbar without telling me. Nothing escapes. Nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you. Now, you will wear these garments I have made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new? But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. She's just freaking copying this. Silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? That's true. Ah, I did have one other thing to share. They finally returned from assignments to a faraway land. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian. Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company in the Baldesan Annex. Yes, we'll love to have you there. And I heard... I don't remember who these guys are. Is one of them like... the archer that wants to get into Hori Boulder's pants? Is it that one? Oh, and her sister? I think? I don't know. Did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were laying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we're nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again because of... That's a really long parentheses. You would go... My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because of a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transfer our souls to another world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Your Stola better look fabulous. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Yay! What does it look like? Oh. Oh, it's just a coat. It's a coat! Have a coat. Complete. Yo, your Stola better have a really nice coat. Oh. Okay, Tataru. Damn. A frosty reception. Tataru... okay, I'm dancing right now. Tataru is desperately trying... oh, well, I'm choking. Is desperately trying to retain her composure as she prepares to see you off on another perilous journey. I'm told that the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. My dog might be going nuts. Ah, there he is. Where is he? Who? Oh. Okay. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Ooh. One of my friends logged on. Ironworks pilot. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there is aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. So should I go in as Dancer? I'll go in as Bard. Proceed.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Why do you have to say it like that? Jesus Christ, that airship. Look at the size
On the
of
outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party.
Actually, I didn't see
They've
your
sighted a
shoulder.
detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War.
Oh, there's.
Perhaps.
Oh my gosh, she does look fabulous.
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that.
Yeah.
Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Sister's messaging me. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
Yep.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Yeah, how are you going to go about this?
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
Wait, isn't that outfit?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
No, it's fine.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
Okay.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Okay. Oh no, Big Bird withdraws from battle. Oh no. Oh no. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. Who's with Thancred? Damn, look at him. Oh shit. Oh, he's with the bourgeois. Okay.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Okay.
Pistola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely.
Okay.
Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Okay, I'm gonna have to play as Thancred here.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, okay, let's do this. I've left the sanctuary. Yeah, there we go. Oh, why do I have to talk to you? Assuming there's nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as you are ready. Commence mission. Yeah.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
So, bewilderment bomb. Swift deception. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay, are they going in a circle? They are. Fuck. Not good. Don't move. Don't move. Okay. Okay, move. Wolf, wolf. Okay, what does bewilderment bomb? She's since. Yeah, I do. Okay, pull back. And then they should turn around. Turn around, please. Thank you. Where would it be? Oh, fuck. Place.
Oh, this is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Oh fuck. Would this work on slashers? No.
Must be losing my touch.
It's fine. Oh. Oh.
Seven hells. Damn, spotted.
Why did he say wolf? fine. I just had to kill almost everyone. And that's it. The control terminal. Go on by and just use it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Done.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Okay.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
Oh. Kaboom. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Kaboom. A few months later, in the rear of Isengard's contingent supply caravan. Okay.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already.
Yeah.
Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
Oh dear. What is this?
Wait! Something's coming!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my god, puppers.
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Oof. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Fighters! Protect the others!
Wait, what the fuck?
A brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
What impeccable timing! Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
Jesus Christ. Perfect voice actor for that character.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Come on. Let me. There we go.
the only one still struggling. Time we put our backs into it then. I've been itching for a good scrap.
Okay. Still stuff going on there. Straight up to stop in its tracks. Ooh. Yo, that's hype. I like that.
You lot alright back there?
Oh, that's so good. Everything's good?
We're fine.
Alright.
I'm ready for more.
Oh shit. Okay. It's fine.
Hear that?
No, I don't.
Get to the front and turn the tide.
So do I just run? No. Meanwhile, on the front line, someone's just gonna die. Ooh. Oh.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Oh.
That I did.
Well. Hey.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
Yep. It'll be fine. It'll be
There's
fine.
no end to them.
Hey, I'm here. Yay. Okay.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, it's 3:33, 36 right now. 37.
We have them now. Forward!
Jeez, fucking Christ.
Right! Let them have it!
Gotta position it just right. Alright.
As a raising bull!
Oh my god. Just like his father taught him. Oh. Oh. Shit.
That's her! Virgilia! Do not fall behind!
What's going on here?
Is everyone all right?
Phew.
Or die!
Jesus Christ.
Tremble before the sun!
Jesus Christ. Oh, sad. I don't like that. I like this. They're not dead. They're just unconscious. Oh my god. I'm in Garlemald 3. Current instance can be confirmed at any time using the /instance text command. Phew.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death.
Okay, Sadhu.
Sadhu Hatun.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
It's fine.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that's so cool looking. Just like super edgy tower.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Why do you even have that? Okay, no, that's fine.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution.
He's just talking about himself now. Jesus
How
Christ.
did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
Okay, he probably...
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Jesus Christ.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Like what?
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
Broken glass camp? Okay. Okay. Camp broken glass. Locks. Northern empty. Okay, didn't add. Okay. Get the right. Okay, off and up. Despite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Nishnolan Graha to join us in the building to the northeast of the camp? Alize and I will meet you there. Northeast. What, this thing? Yeah, I didn't get a look at your outfit. Yeah, she's cold. Still, she looks fabulous. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head has cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon. Jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Aether throws unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the elders I shall be with you in a few moments. Yeah, let's check it. What would this place look like in the day? That'd be cool. Graha? Let's see. You'll be pleased to know most of the Tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. Documents may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one should expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there's no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Aye, although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I'm merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I'll make my way there. Run. Oh boy. No. Lucia, thank you for informing the others of our meeting. Oh, there's a map on the table. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
Okay.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a porxie of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Why, yes.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Oof. Oof.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmascian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Okay.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service. Though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
Well.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
My quest markers. If there are any survivors, we'll surely find them. A sense of travels is something of an understatement, but I suppose if there's nothing else that needs doing. Ice fields? I love ice fields! Oh wait, no I don't.
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm. But given your experience traipsing about through Kurthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits. And even if that were the case, the promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
Hot soup. Yeah.
You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Oh, no. Can I talk to you guys? Nope. Talk to you guys with the answer. Goods be good. If it's this cold of Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how it would feel without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. It makes me realize too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quick. Frosty reception. I've never thought myself much of an explorer, though I suppose my adventures have taken me to all sorts of strange and distant places. With that in mind, traversing an ice field should be a simple feat. How long am I streaming? Should I keep going? Okay, after this one. Okay, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Yeah, milling about recently. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather a tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Emblem Reen for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. Yes, telescope thing. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. Yo, a telescope's useful. A telescope's really useful. Don't put off a telescope. Oh. Okay, avoid the giant cow. Super fluffy. Alizé? I was surprised by how many wild beasts there are roaming about the place. Perhaps now that the soldiers have gone, they're free to wander and forage as they please. The few buildings I can see don't appear to be residences. They may still warrant investigation, though. Oh, mystery. I spy with my little telescope. A massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an aether current? Oh no, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over you, hill locker? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. What? Of course you would know. A survivor? Show me. Over there, behind that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. So surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. A rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footsteps. Footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warm tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. Ah, that's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Alright, let's go. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Thanks, mate. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, the guy just... Oh, wow, that's nice. Oh, where did the guy go? Ah, that's not him. Oh, jeez. Wow. The guy just told me that I was right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Tracks in the snow. Oh. Footprints in the snow. Oh, pupper. Come here. You need to get petted. Pet, 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 pet. Oh, such a cute puppy. Such a cute puppy. Just gonna pull his little tail. A trail of fresh footprints lead east. Hooray. Avoid the cow. Footprints in the snow. These footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they're leading towards the building. Awfully close. Monitoring Station G. According to the label here, this place used to be involved with extracting ceruleum. We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been open in some time. She might still be nearby, so we might keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? What's that sound? Oh, something's going on over there. Oh, it's a fate. Oh. What's that over there? Oh. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from the distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safer to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed. Make use of cover such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. So far, so good. Okay, I probably have to head to those trees. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Okay, attempt to follow again. Okay, I'll try to gauge how far I am. Get quickly to the rocks. So far, so good. Head on over to the rocks. Yeah, fuck it, she can't see me. It's fine. If those beasts spot me, I'm done for. Okay, be behind this tree. I hope my luck holds. Gotta keep going. They're all depending on me. This isn't so... Ooh. That's it. The final spurt. Okay, tree. Okay, that building. As long as I'm behind this rock, I'm good. Alright, we're good. Okay, cool. That wasn't so hard. What the fuck? Really? Someone had difficulty with that? Little girl. Little girl, please. Just right behind her. She's gonna turn around and go like, whoa. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alfredo, and this is my sister Alize, and our good friend, Bayana. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our companions have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? Wow. You savages are the ones responsible for all of this. You did this to us. Oh no. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telophoroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they destroyed the whole world. They're the enemy. Our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we're striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Telophoroi's influence? Are there others like you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name is... Licinia? Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night and the roar, that terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran, past friends, people I've known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs could take me. Do you have family here? Is this your home? No. No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers, or it was. But now me and a few others are borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone safe. I didn't know if you were... Ugh. The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. Jesus Christ, my legs are getting tired. Oh, hey. This is everyone. Licinia said you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place, as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. That was getting dark. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you please provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? We'll have a fire burning in no time. Will you build us under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, do as you will. Fucking bower, really? Ellipses. Okay. Christina. Yeah, what is that thing? Gazebo. Is that thing making sound? Oh, it's a radio. Okay, that was weird. Alright. But seriously, that wasn't hard at all. Listening to some people like drone on and on about how hard it is like... I didn't do it first try, I fucked up. But it was like pretty easy. How the mighty have fallen. Lucina's inner turmoil is writ plain on her face. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running around, so at least space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer, or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you could do to help them? Alpha knows a healer, so it's totally fine. What? Alpha no. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it'll take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of whatever tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Sickly refugee. The numbness is beginning to subside. Though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Being gifts from the notoriously unreliable Emanellan? Emanellan? I don't know. Emanellan? It is highly doubtful this concoction will have the intended effect. If only there were willing, and more importantly, unwilling volunteers on whom to test it. Oh, no. Warm. Here, take it. Warm and tincture? I never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from the wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magic tech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum, of course. Cerula Ingus is full of the stuff, for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Emancipated. All is well? Yes, never better. Oh, what liberation is this? Is it poison, by any chance? Ha ha ha, 'twas a joke, ha ha ha. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, so says the poet. But alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fall. We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. What do you want? Here, have a potion. It's pretty good. What? A tincture? May as well drink it, I suppose. Like, what is that? This? It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it? We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made from quality components crafted with the finest ore. Sourced from Locus Amonis, it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music, being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. An ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Amonis. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that though we may suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. Well, about that. About that. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. Oh boy. Ah, poor man. Okay. Let's see now. What's that? Hey, it's a potion. I'll keep you warm. It's pretty good. So this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. Yeah, go ahead. Are you part of the group staying in Lenterum? I saw Legatus Bergala's troops heading towards the Magna Glacias a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Yeah, we beat the shit out of them. Camp Broken Glass, you call it. And Vergilius and her men are all there now. So how did you reach Magna Glacias? Did you cross the mountains on foot? No, by airship. Airships. And there might be a way to... Lucina, where is everyone? Is something the matter? Yo, just someone in there. A voice from inside, you say? You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby Almasi has found his way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare him off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have become known to attack people too. I've just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you're in mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there, people whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would spare their fuel for us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'll have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies. But there might be another way to pay the tappers. If it's ceruleum you want, then ceruleum you shall have. Real sus. You better watch out for baby Almastes while we're away. Huh. Ah, yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away. To reach Tapper's Den, you have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding an entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. Past the lake. Okay, the lake's over here. Away! Away! Not Yeti. I don't have my bow. Alright, there we go. Away! I'll avoid those. Heck. Okay. What's going on here? Burly Tapper. Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? If you purebreds over at Victor's Spoils haven't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those upstruck arseholes thought they could come waltzing here demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Look like the boots on the other foot now that the capital's gone to shite. So they resort to sending you to negotiate. I know your game, sellsword. If they think they're given to intimidation, they got another thing coming. Foot. I didn't want to fight. Jeez. Am I dead yet? Nope. There you are. How is it? Just after you left, the Sina asked me to go and catch up with you, in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. Then Alpha knows alone. So this is Tapper's den. Well then, after you. They just left Alphino alone. That's real sus. Who are you? What happened to the guards? Yo, I beat the shit out of them. They attacked me. Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let us guess. None of you are Garlean? You're bought here from other lands? Aye. Ger Albania, Yangsha, Borgia, Dalmasca. Nope. Message. That's just Snapchat, whatever. Some dragged here against our will. Others fed bollocks about a better life. All put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of An, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing in a new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less escaped is Ceruleus Cerulia Ingens, still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're asking to draw ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do it if it's all frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it is not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. While with the city in ruins, we take enough to power heaters and save the surplus for later. And although it helps starve off the cold, it does subtle about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we manage to get back to our homelands, there'll be nothing left for us. Thanks to the Empire, and the knowledge and skills we acquired working here will be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying here for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald is, as we knew it, is gone for good. Gone for good. Oh boy. Okay. How does it? Regardless of what the Isilbar contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, the whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best as consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people? Their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Yes. At the end of the trail. Jarek is amenable to making a deal. So you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? Yes, I like some power. What? Those purebloods up at Victor's Spoil sent you? They turned their enemies for help. They must be more desperate than I'd thought. Then again. There we go, little sister. The Sina's got her little sister to think about. A sister? We only saw her and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there would be any way to get it around here. I may have refused Lucina at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I could spare them a bottle's worth of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? Yeah. Sweet. I can't for the life of me think why the Sina would keep her sister's secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered this ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. Okay, it's good. I'm just gonna avoid the crocodile fish. Crocodile fish. I have to go all the way over there now. Jesus Christ. So weird. Jesus Christ. Just like an oil rig. Just right there. Nuts. Imagine a combination of magic and magitech. Imagine that shit. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Okay, up the stairs. Okay, are my guys done? Yeah, they are. Wi-Fi has returned. Hey! Okay, where's... Oh dear. They took the radio too. They just kidnapped Alpha now. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house. While you search outside, they can't have gone far. Alpha No's gonna be fucking dead. Oh wait. People going behind the house. Alpha No, what are you doing? Ugh, damn it. Damn it all. Yeah, they tried to jump Alpha No. Fucking dicks. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings to show us weakness. Didn't you swoop? Here to help? What a rot, all a ploy to make us lower our guards. Let you in. Put ourselves at your mercy. Put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. Yo, we're from Eorzea. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found a empty medicine. Charmed in spirit. I found empty medicine bottles and a bed that was still warm. It's true. Lucina was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now, there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Nope. Shit. Not answer that. Away from you and yours. And you think I'll tell you? You're a fool. I'll never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out. Or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clicking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How can you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, tainted with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean would sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot see how Lucina and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries and theirs. I will join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. Yeah, okay. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Sick leave. Well. Okay, how do I spell tinnitus? Is that how I spell tinnitus? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh Oh, 2 feet. 2 sets of fresh footprints. Young woman, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Alright. Fucking sprint. Run, 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 let's go. Run, 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 let's go. Doo -doo -doo. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we cannot afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Oh, fuck. They're probably by here, maybe. What's that? Oh. What a tease. Oh fuck. Oh no. Fresh blood. The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh, judging by the amount. The victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. Oh no. You fools. Oh no. Oh no. Well, fucking shit. Are you fucking serious? The 2 bodies are already cold. Yeah, shit's fucked.
Blood trail. We found one.
Oh, they don't
They were
know.
attacked. No.
Oh boy.
Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have...
Actually, gotta check on something. stuff. Oh, jeez. We should have. Oh, jeez.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Oh.
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Yeah, take him back to Victor's spoils and just go like, hey, we found him.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Okay. Where are those sickly refugees? Where are they? Not here? Okay. Oh no. Ellipses. Alizé. There must have been something we could have done. But what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we haven't? End of the train. A way forward. Alphino's resolve may be shaken, but he has not forgotten his duty. Actually, I'm pretty far. Yeah, okay, I'll do this one. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As far as those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make a report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. Screenshots. Alright, anyways. This way. Run, run, run. Go! How is your Stola doing? Treatment of the tempered is proceeding as well as can be expected. Alpha. If there's anything to report, you'll be sure to know. Though I gather you have a report of your own to deliver. Alizé and Alphino tell me you have finished your preliminary search for survivors, but refrained from saying much more than that. Clearly, they are reluctant to provide details when I ask for your account. Yo, shit's fucked.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments. and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
Yeah, it's fine.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
Shit's fucked.
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Xenos had been possessed by a demon.
Okay. After this, I have to stop.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the 3rd Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvis is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the 1st Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
Cool.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the 3rd Legion's coffers, but the 1st as well.
Oh boy, Jesus Christ.
It would seem so. Though the Popularis determined that the 1st Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor.
Need to check on something. Okay. Check on another thing. I got mentioned. Oof.
From that point onward, they have no memories. No recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varys giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
Oh, fun.
We have something to show you all.
Yes, a radio.
Varys spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence.
The radio.
A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
Yeah.
My friends, I must speak with you.
Oh dear. Yo, shit's happening. It's
A
fucked.
young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who could it be? Who could it be? It could be one of the jacket. Oh my god, it's that.
Who do we have here?
Garleans?
Oh.
Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
Well.
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Julius Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
What a dick.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe.
Yeah, he's gonna be like super pissy.
Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours.
He has a commander?
If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm part of the troop.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Oh.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face, how their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say if I let you two go by yourselves?
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Okay.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Well, fuck you too.
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
Mm-hmm. His weapon? Alright. Oh boy. Wait, is there any teleport points here? You might as well scroll up. Okay, Imperial Palace is here. Alright. Okay, I'm about done. 5. Alright. I'll just level up my character a bunch so I don't fall too behind. Okay.